wrestling fans worldwide. The Rock came back tonight, and I don't know about you, but I am more confused than ever. We got to talk about it, but first we got to hit y'all with that intro. Yeah. WeBook It fam. WeBook It fam. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Smackown Lowdown. I am your host for this evening, Virgil, standing in the place of one of my very best friends, his man, Freaky Fritos. He is out tonight, taking care of some family business. Shout out to Fritos. Shout out to the family. Love you guys so much. Get well. But I am here again with my brother from another mother. Been friends for a long time, holding it down. Been watching wrestling for even longer. That's right, y'all. Y'all know him as Big Daddy C. He is the smoothest, sweetest, one of the best we got out in the game today. Big Daddy C.
What's up, WeBook It fam? How y'all doing? I hope y'all day and week has treated you well. Let's talk some wrestling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We definitely got to talk some wrestling. And see, I don't know about you. Like, I get it that the criticism of WrestleMania and the build for this Mania hasn't been the best. A lot of people have kind of been crapping on the build for this Mania, how it just don't feel like WrestleMania because of the fact that they didn't think they would see The Rock at Mania, and they didn't think that they would see, all the that it just didn't feel like Mania, didn't feel like the right build, and there was some loose ties from last year's WrestleMania and everything like that. But I am so confused right now after tonight. I am more confused, I think, than I've been in a long time with wrestling. Okay. So 39, we thought Cody was going to be Roman. He didn't, but we were setting it up for a bigger 40 Mania where like they pulled out all the bells and whistles. I feel like creatively, they don't know where they're going with this. Like, they don't have a game plan. This is almost like a flying by the seat of your pants type deal build for this Mania. And it's scary, it's exciting, it's weird. It's a lot of different things, man. What do you think so far with this build to Mania?
Just when you thought, actually, I'm a quote, I'm a quote a legend, the late great Roddy Piper, Roddy Piper. Just when you think you have the answers, I keep changing the questions. And it's almost like just when we're starting to get the answers to what they may be planning for Mania, like where are we heading, then they keep changing, or I won't say changing the questions, but causing us to have more questions because of things like random shit that they're doing. And so I feel like tonight pretty much just added a whole nother layer of questions to like, all right, what, just when we thought The Rock was not going to be involved at all, here he is out of nowhere. And I get it. Oh, he announced which we already knew they were going to be at New Orleans, so he had to come make the official announcement while they were in New Orleans tonight. And so I get it from a promotional standpoint, but everything after that, just like, all right, is just crazy. Like the whole thing with Cody and everything that happened before that. The last time The Rock was on television on Monday Night Raw, the Netflix premiere, and I don't know. Like
I think that's where they messed up at. I really do. I think that's where things got convoluted because The Rock shouted out Cody, said that he's led this company or whatnot for the past year, and he couldn't be more proud of him. He didn't have to mention Cody at all. There didn't have to be a salute. We could have just he could have even slighted him just a little bit, and then all of this tonight might have made a lot more sense. But where we at right now, guys? I am so confused as far as a wrestling fan goes as to what the hell is happening right now. I just don't know. But let's get into the show. So before the show, I guess we have to set the precursor.
Oh.
What's
Oh,
up?
is he? Oh, he's not going. I saw Mr. Fritos. He's
Oh,
watching.
it's hilarious.
He did. He pulled one of them out. I thought he was actually backstage, and I saw his comment.
White man backstage. Shout out to Freaky Freak.
Shout out, yeah, shout out to Fritos, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, man. So for me, like I said, just the build up to this show began with The Rock earlier this week. I think it was yesterday or the day before, shooting a video as he's getting ready to walk into the Iron Paradise, and he's looking like he's on a movie set while he's doing this, guys. Remind you. But anyways, The Rock is walking to his gym to go work out. And as he does so, he's shooting a video and he's talking about life and, being long-winded as he normally tends to do. And, as he goes from there, he says that he has some things that he wants to finish. And he says that a lot of things, you get put on the back burner. You say, maybe I'll finish this later at another time. He said, but maybe sometimes it's time to seize the day and the time and to finish it now. So again, like I said, he did that. And then, like I said, everybody erupted from there. Then after that, the announcement came out that The Rock would be on Friday Night SmackDown. Then on top of that, like I said, he posted a tweet and an Instagram saying that he was coming to SmackDown and that he was coming to mess up a certain somebody's day, which doesn't correlate with what happened because he didn't mess up Cody Rhodes' day. He gave him the offer of a lifetime, So, like I said, I mean, I don't think that he messed up his day. And then after that, he posted a video of the Rolex that Cody Rhodes gave him right before Mania 40, before their match at WrestleMania 40 as a gift to him. So, yeah, this is all weird. That build up to this night that we're having here on SmackDown. So obviously, The Rock had the biggest part to play in the show, and you knew that he was to be the reason why people would tune in. Hilariously enough, they didn't sell this show out. They still have 576 tickets left for this show, which I'm assuming were probably bleacher, the top level seats. But yeah,
were they in the Smoothie King arena?
Yeah, they were. Yeah, yeah. So,
oh man,
but yeah, like I said, so the show itself, Cody Rhodes ends up, Cody Rhodes ends up, we see him talking to Nick Aldis, and like I said, and it's one of those things where Cody he tells Cody about the match or whatnot, and how it's canceled for the night and stuff like that. Sorry, I'm trying to load up my notes, y'all, while I'm sitting there talking to you, trying to keep the show going. But so the first part of the show, we'll call this part "Deal with the Devil." So basically, the big tease leading into SmackDown was Cody Rhodes and The Rock meeting up. And then Cody found out that The Rock wanted to see him in the middle of the ring. Cody wanted to do the 6-man tag match. Nick Aldis tells him the 6-man tag match is canceled or whatnot. He can't have that match, that they're going to make it into a tag team match instead. And he said that's because he said, hey, it's over my head. He's like, well, who do we need to go talk to? Who do we need to go see to make this happen? And he says, it's over my head if you smell what I'm cooking. And obviously the fans pop for that one. That was a big moment there. But yeah, let's talk about The Rock and Cody Rhodes and this moment. So basically, The Rock comes out. He announces that WrestleMania. First off, he comes out to like a different type of theme song that we've ever heard before. It's like a remixed version of his song mixed in with like all the New Orleans greats. I guess he wanted to pay tribute to Lil Wayne, who was at Mania 40. Was backstage and probably will be performing at Mania 42.
That's what it was
in New Orleans now. So
yeah,
you got that. But like I said, it was, this whole thing just had a weird vibe to it, man. I don't know, just had a weird vibe to it. So he comes out to the weird music. and whatnot. And then he announces New Orleans as the home of WrestleMania 42 officially. And then after that, he gets them to sing, "Oh, when the Saints come marching in," and whatnot and whatnot. And everybody is, singing it with him, and then they're cheering him, and then he calls them the biggest pieces of STD ridden trash that he's ever seen before, turning heel immediately on the crowd. Then after he turns heel on the crowd or whatnot, he calls out Cody Rhodes. And again, this just all seemed very bizarre. Like, I don't know if they were just, biding time or killing time, trying to make draw this out or whatnot. But it didn't make sense to me. But anyways, um, The Rock praised Cody Rhodes for his prolonged success as WWE champion, and then after that, he proceeded to tell him that he wants him to not just worry about being their champion, but also be his champion. He wants him to become The Rock's champion. And again, like I said, to me, I'm just like, what? Like, it just completely threw me off guard completely. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Like, I am so perplexed right now as to what he means by Cody Rhodes being his champion. He said, go home, talk about it, talk to his wife, hold his baby girl. He's gonna go home, talk to his wife, be with his children. He'll meet him at the elimination chamber, and he wants an answer from Cody Rhodes at the chamber, whether or not will he be his champion or not. I mean, what does that mean? Him be his champion to me? I mean, I don't know. See, what were your thoughts on this weird segment? Oh, and not to mention to pull the tagline from the show, he wants Cody Rhodes. He doesn't just want his championship; he wants Cody Rhodes' soul, which is very odd because I'm used to Undertaker saying stuff like that, not The Rock.
So essentially, I thought it was weird too, but obviously, considering that we've been seeing little teasers of Cody like being a heel character, I feel like this is probably like that opening that they've created to try to get him towards being a heel at some point. I feel like with the whole "I want you to be my champion," essentially, I feel like that's The Rock trying to get Cody to essentially sell out and become like corporate, as The Rock did back in the day when he was the corporate champion with Vince. And so I feel like that's pretty much what they're trying to do. I think they could have went about it a different way if they were going to do this. I feel like offering it like is not. I feel like that wasn't the best move because if you think about how the whole corporate thing went down back in the day, I feel like it wasn't so much as an offer, even though Vince was like Vince. So it's like, you know, he had his own way of trying to get the champion to, capitulate to him and his needs and all the other stuff. But like, I feel like the way the Rock went about it, trying to offer Cody, I'm like, it's not the same vibe, like, like how, remember when Vince tried to get Austin to like, you know, be a corporate champion and wear a suit and all this other stuff, and that essentially started the rivalry of the McMahon Austin, McMahon Austin rivalry. I feel like they try to do that, or they're trying to do that, and I feel like the way they went about it was not the best. I'm like, they could have figured something out, and I'm shocked Triple H, didn't think about that, because I'm like, he was around during his time, so you think he found a better way to have this happen. But here we are again, the second year in a row with Cody and The Rock. There's this weird dynamic of how things are going to shape out at WrestleMania, and now we got to figure out, all right, what's going to happen. There hasn't been a live press conference yet, like, what they did last year for Philly, or wherever they were last year. Were they in Vegas last year for that press conference?
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
they were at the
yeah,
T-Mobile Arena.
yeah. So I'm sure they're gonna have another one this year. So
Yeah,
like,
that is the plan. It is going to happen after Elimination Chamber.
yeah,
So like I said, things will become clearer from there.
yeah.
But
So I'm curious to see what happens, not only at Elimination Chamber, but at this press conference or anywhere in between that time frame. But tonight was like, what? Like that's what it left me. But I understood it, but I didn't like the way they went about it. That's my those are my thoughts on it.
yeah, man. I mean, again, like I said, it's just one of those things where, like I said, I just oh, see, I just showed that. You're hilarious. Only one of us is producing tonight. You and me. Pick which one, because we keep doing this. We stepping over each other.
Dude, I was so busy talking, I didn't even peep that you showed it. My bad.
Fine, you produce. I'll keep
All
my
right.
hand on the mouse. You
No,
produce.
no,
Take.
no, you produce. I'll let
Oh
you
my god.
produce. I'll let you produce. I ain't gonna touch nothing else. I ain't
You're
touching nothing
I'm
else.
okay. I'm okay with you producing. I'm okay with
Okay.
it. Seriously.
All right,
You
all
can
right,
do
all
it.
right, cool. All
All
right,
right.
I'll produce.
Anyways,
I'll let you take care of your baby on Sundays. So I think that's your hey, Sundays, that's all you. Sundays is all you because you make it known. Sundays is my pod. I'm running it. So all right. Cool. I Friday, I got it. Cool.
you got
Proceed.
it Friday, you got it Monday, you got it Wednesday, you got it Thursday, you got it Tuesday. Give me Sunday. Let me have Sunday.
All right. All right.
Let me have
Okay.
my original baby. And
All
outside of
right.
that, you gotta rest.
All
Yeah,
right.
you're
So,
hilarious.
all right.
Okay. Anyways, like I said, we move on from there. Yeah, that whole weird dynamic. Um, CM Punk said something that was interesting. That since you brought up that they've been throwing up like little gems and little jewels and stuff like that. Remember, he said that this right here changes people. This thing carrying this changes people. You have to
Mhm.
watch your back. You have to watch your front. You have to watch because people are after you constantly when they want this. And I mean, he said that championship alone has caused a lot of friends to stab each other in the back, to hurt one another, to do things
Mhm.
like that. But he told Cody that he was going to stab him in the front. So could this literally be Cody's way of turning heel, keeping Punk face, and them two going at it at Mania for the WWE Championship? Or could we end up seeing a triple threat where it's Cody, Cena, and Punk, and both Punk and Cena are face, and Cody is heel, but Cody has The Rock backing him and watching out for him, and we begin to see Cody, the mastermind, come out.
Honestly, I think that I could see that happening, to be honest with you, because it we went through the whole bloodline thing, Roman being the big heel champion for what 4.5 years. And so we got the babyface champion. We got another heel champion on Raw. And so, but it it's been a while since we had a big shocking heel turn. Even though we kind of like there have been teasers, but I feel like it's been a while since we had a big heel turn that kind of like shocks the world, I guess. And I
Yeah,
feel like they're planting the seeds for it right now. And I feel like and to touch on the point with CM Punk saying that the title changes people in terms of like in terms of it changing people, like sometimes it could be for the best, like for that individual it could be best for them because now that's allowing them to do whatever they need to do to hold on to the title and really establish their dominance. And so I feel like with Cody, we've known what we've had like a taste of what he can be as a heel, like under the American Nightmare
yeah,
gimmick. Like we've seen that in like the Indies, when he was ROH, New Japan, whatever it was.
sure.
And so at now having that his current like gimmick now, but with a heel character. We talk about the whole Homelander twin and all the other stuff. Like this is now is the time to capitalize off that. If anybody has watched, speaking of Homelander, I love The Boys, the TV show. Like, so I watched all seasons, I'm all caught up, everything. If you watch that show, you know that Homelander, the whole political, all that shit that goes into that. Imagine Cody Rhodes joining The Rock. That kind of correlates in that aspect with that storyline. So it works perfectly. And you just imagine Cody just going around just like beating the hell out of people like every week as a heel character. Just imagine it. Like what we see John Moxley doing in AEW with the Death Riders. Like just imagine that with Cody. And what happens if he makes his own faction? I can see that happening too. Cody having his own faction. Like
there's some skin still left on the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes as a babyface. However, him as
long term. Yeah, this could be long term. This ain't got to be nothing quick. Like like you did with the Bloodline and Roman, like turning heel. Do it the same way. Like draw it out. Like because it took a while before Roman really became a full heel character. Because when he joined with Paul Heyman, it wasn't fully established yet.
You know what it took him? It took that Hell in a Cell where he literally choked out Jimmy Uso while he was still injured.
Oh yeah. Exactly. Had to take out his own cousin, bro. His own cousin.
And made Jey Uso say I quit. Bro, that's hilarious to me. That's still the funniest moments to me.
Yep.
Or whatnot.
But everything writes itself. I'm like the whole, like him going through the whole thing with Kevin Owens, and Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, all this shit, like being like inadvertently like kicked in the head several times. You know, the whole thing with Sami Zayn, like it's so much layers that can contribute to him turning heel. Like the time is now for them to like do it now. Like I said, they got to pick the right moment for it to happen. Will it be Elimination Chamber? Will it be at the press conference? Will it be on any Raw or SmackDown or Mania? Who knows? But it is time for him to
do it at Mania.
Do it. Oh yeah. The shocker,
do it big. Do it at Mania.
It's gonna be the main event. Yeah. Because obviously Gunther and Jay are not main eventing WrestleMania. We know that for a fact. Maybe night one.
So you do it at Mania, and you have Cody retain the championship by cheating and beating CM Punk or beating John Cena, either one or the other. But like literally, like I said, those two men celebrated in the ring with Cody last year at 40. So for him to be this dastardly character that is now going to cheat them out of the WWE championship, I mean, it just fits, man. It just makes the perfect sense. I mean, it just makes perfect sense to me. I love it.
Now, let me ask you this, just a quick question to see, like, now, do you think at any point I know he's been out for a while. I don't know if he's legitimately hurt or if he's just taking time off storyline wise. Do you think at some point Randy Orton comes into play?
Absolutely. Yes. No. Randy Orton absolutely will have to come into play into this storyline, and he will have to ask Cole, man, what the hell are you doing? What happened to you, man? He's like, listen, I've been there before with the Authority. Remember, the only two that's clean cut that never got ran by some type of authority figure in WWE is John Cena and CM Punk. They were both the anti-authority figures always. But like I said, I mean, out of this current roster, but like I said, Randy, Kevin, Seth, all of them have had their run-ins where they were once deemed the guy by the authority, by an authoritative figure. Now, the question is does the Rock cell phone with Paul Heyman still work? We know his one with Roman don't work, but remember, he had two cell phones. Do you put Heyman, because there's always been this mutual respect, and you're not gonna have The Rock on TV every week, but literally Heyman, cell phone, Rock, get it done. Cody gets whatever he wants. He's The Rock
Here's
guy.
the thing with that though. There's still stuff there are things we have not figured out yet either in regards to Paul Heyman
The favor.
and Roman. Yes, like hell, even Roman, because Roman got taken out by Seth at the Royal Rumble. We don't know what. Obviously, we expect it to be Roman versus Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, as it should, because it's about time for them to get it back going.
Bro, that match is gonna be so
Yes.
damn good because there's so much history there and so much story there. The only thing I hate is that Jon Moxley is in AEW and cannot show his face on WWE television. Like just be there for the match. Like even just sitting there in the front row, just like watching them two fight, bro. Like it would just be cinema.
Yeah, so I think because that has to get squared away, all that stuff got to get ironed out. I think Roman probably show his face at Chamber, probably do a Shawn Michaels, pull a put the little great thing out, and then come out and spear Rollins and cause him to get eliminated. Yeah. So I think that could happen. But I think once that gets squared away, then we'll know what's happening with Paul Heyman, and we can finally figure out what this favor is, because I'm curious to see what that favor is going to be that he owes CM Punk.
True story.
Yeah.
Hey, so we just spent 30 minutes deep diving into that, and I honestly can tell you, bro, I don't even think we scratched the surface.
I mean, that essentially, like, everything else was just like, I mean, everything else, I won't say it doesn't matter, but like it in terms of tonight, it was not going to be the main story. Whatever else happened tonight was going.
The solo Jacob Fatu stuff is interesting.
Yeah. That
like
was.
Said, you're going to slowly see Solo be just dismembered by the.
That is
blood out. Like
that is on the way. That is on the way.
All right, so then fine. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of the rest of the show. Jimmy Uso defeated Drew McIntyre. Mello Don't Miz defeated R-Truth and LA Knight, which that's a weird ass name, but kind of fits though. Tiffany Stratton defeated Candice. Wait,
what is their name?
Mello Don't Miz.
That's their tag team name. Bro, they could have just called it Eminem, bro, and left it there.
Can't do that. There was already an Eminem tag team.
No, it was
Eminem. Mercury Nitro Melina.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But without the N part, it could just be the actual like symbol M, like N.
Bro, no, that's one thing. They don't double back on names. They don't.
Actually, no. Well, if they do that, they're gonna get sued because there's Eminem's the company. They're gonna get sued. But yeah, they can't do that.
But yeah, Tiffany Stratton defeated Candice LeRae, and then Trish Stratus came out to help Tiffany Stratton, and so I'm almost pretty certain this is leading to Trish Stratus and Tiffany Stratton potentially tag teaming at Elimination Chamber in Toronto against Candice LeRae and Nia Jax, and it'll be a piss break for me. Real, man. You already know the deal. And, Pretty Deadly versus DIY ends in a no contest. That was for the WWE Tag Team titles. They are really spending their time slow walking this match. The fatal four the fatal four-way for the WWE Tag Team Championships that's coming. And then, of course, the last match, Damian Priest and Braun Strowman defeated Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. And I know Jacob Fatu is getting tired of losing. So he really finna figure something out, but he really finna come hard at them. Pause.
Oh, yeah. Whew. Lord Jesus. Oh, man.
He's going to be very upset with Secor that they keep losing matches. Dag, man. Give a brother a break.
Hey, credit to you. You caught it. You caught it. You caught that one. You caught that one. But no, I think like obviously I think is we gonna see Jacob versus Solo at Mania, which is gonna feed some families too. I think it's been a while since we had a Samoan on Samoan crime at WrestleMania, so that'd be
Bro, that is the biggest crock. But last year, Jimmy took on Jay.
like I mean real, like I mean
Like a
real,
brawl,
real,
yeah.
like
I honestly
like
and
like
hey,
full out hatred because they did that Jimmy versus Jay shit like last minute. Like they had such a long time to build that up and they just threw it together last minute. I'm like, nah. Nope.
So them going against each other was great. I resonated with every single thing Jay Uso had to say. Problem was that match did not live up to the build. That was my biggest problem. Like they literally had these two on ESPN or whatnot being interviewed with each other, talking about why one was gonna beat the other and everything like that. But that match was mid as hell. And for what it's worth, Jay Uso said as much too. So
Their encounter during the tag team during the main event on night 2 was just as good as the actual match was.
Agreed. The fact that he speared that man off the stage and on onto the ground, well, onto mats, but you couldn't see the mats. But still, like I said, I mean, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
I don't know. So does Cody when Cody sells his soul, does he go back to the black hair? Does he lose
No.
his blonde?
If he's doing Homelander, he has to keep the blonde.
He has to keep the blonde in order to do the Homelander.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
Because he already got the damn like and shit that's damn near like the Homelander outfit. So I'm like, I don't expect them to have like a full out like Homelander super suit, but I'm like, at least like, yeah, he got to keep the blonde hair, bro. Like it works. The blonde hair works.
You know.
If he goes back to the black hair, it's just all right. You're back to legacy Cody. Like you're back to dashing Cody Rhodes. Like we don't want to see that.
I love Dashing Cody Rhodes. I don't care what nobody say. The transformation he made, it was literally a mental transformation. Like, no, for real. When I found out Cody Rhodes was really trying to be an actor and he took acting classes for all those years, and that's why he was able, like, it took me on a roller coaster when you really go back and watch his transformation. Like, bro, all he took was a 619 to the face. And literally, he made you believe that he actually has some real deformations with his face.
Right. The damn, bro, like, face mask.
and then he would bring guys out there with him that would have people go and hand out the brown bags on people that he thought was ugly and deformed like him. Like, there's a character on Batman Arkham Knight, the dude that was taking people and killing them, and they're trying to make their bodies perfect. You remember that? The pig dude?
Oh yeah, the pig, bro. Bro, that
and that opera music and stuff like that, bro. Like seriously, that's what I thought about with Dash and Cody Rhodes. Like that's what that made me feel like. Like he saw the imperfections in people. Oh, Frito's got our back, Professor Piggy.
Yeah. Bro, all I remember is like him feuding with Orton and Orton smacking the fuck out of him with that goddamn mask. And then he RKO'd him on the announce table, bro. Oh my god, bro.
I believe it. Yeah. Them was kind of the dark days for SmackDown. No, I ain't gonna hold you.
No.
Beard.
Believe it or not, SmackDown was low key better than Raw during that time frame. Like for a small period of time.
That's not saying much. Not saying much. Sorry. But yeah, man, this is our SmackDown review, guys, for tonight. Appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched. We'll be back Sunday with the Sunday show. So make sure you guys tune in as Big C pours up another one.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
number
Yeah.
4.
I see.
See, yeah.
I see. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Appreciate you guys. Until next time, be sure to hit that like, share, subscribe button, and join this roller coaster with us, man. We finna find out what The Rock and Cody Rhodes are finna do, man. Let's just see what's up. But appreciate everybody. Until next time, from Big Daddy C, Virgil. Peace. You gonna end the show, producer?
Oh, damn. My bad. Thanks for y'all tuning in, man. Catch y'all another time. Well,
Just end the
catch
stream.
y'all on Sunday.